Stardate 5602. 3 points to this entry into my log. Point 1, an apology to the Whovian Dylan. I thought you took my Gundam because you proclaimed how much you were sad that I was the resident Gundam pilot. But, I didn't take your TARDIS because of that. I took your TARDIS to stop you from stealing my Gundam. But then I lost it, and then I found it again, and then I returned it to you. So if you don't have it, then somebody else does. Weird. Because I swear, I returned it to your quarters, like, a while ago. Basically, as soon as the captain found my Gundam in the storage units down underneath the ship. Point number 2. I have turned myself into sickbay, but I thought it was still important for me to make this log entry into, you know, the systems, because it's commitment, and I'm sticking to it. But hopefully I will be well again soon, hopefully relatively soon. And entry number 3, the Changeling has asked me what my favorite Gundam is. And that is, as much as you guys would think that that'd be really easy answer for me, it's not. It's actually between 2. I like Epion from Gundam Wing and the 00 Riser from Gundam 00 for different reasons. Epion just looks wicked awesome. Epion is a really dark colored Gundam, kind of a burgundy maroon-ish color, red color. It has a whip, has a zero system, and isn't as cliche as the actual Zero. I mean, it looks cool, right? That's what it looks like. That's Epion. I like it. It's an awesome Gundam. The 00 Riser, 00 alone isn't awesome, but equipping it with the O-Riser makes it amazingly awesome. And then even in, like, Trans Am, it looks creepy, and it's awesome. So, that. But also, the other reason I like the O-Riser, or the 00 Riser, is because of the fact that it's piloted by 2 people, and the story behind those 2 people piloting that Gundam really kind of makes me really emotional, especially the pilot of the O-Riser. That story in itself is just totally cool, and I like the camaraderie, but I also like the fact that they disagree on what they're doing. It's just really cool, and they have to kind of like use that and still work together. So I like that. My question for David, or at least for the next person who makes a video, is actually, I'm going to step away from Gundam a bit and go back in time. I don't have the TARDIS anymore, but I'm still going back in time. And I'm going to ask a question about Power Rangers, because that's still a mecha series, because they have big fighting robots. Did you watch Power Rangers is the first question. If you answer yes, then what is your favorite Zord? And if you answer no, why didn't you watch Power Rangers as a kid? I know some parents just didn't allow it. My parents did, but they were kind of borderline. But yeah, so what was your favorite Zord, or why didn't you watch Power Rangers? My answer for that would be the Red Thunder Zord. I think is what it's called, the Red Dragon Thunder Zord. That one. The second Zord that the Red Ranger had in like the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, that was my favorite, because it was so cool, because it looked like a really cool dragon. Kind of looked like Mushu from Mulan, if you haven't seen that version of Power Rangers. And then it turned into a person and could fight by itself, but also fight as a Megazord too. So it was just cool. I liked it. So I actually had a toy of it, and it was my favorite toy. Anyway, I will see you guys next week, hopefully sounding a little bit more like myself. Bye.